It's Finance Friday, and we're back with First Ontario's Senior Manager of Business Services, Colin Cyr, and our last Finance Friday segment before the summer break.
It is.
Oh my goodness. And speaking of the summer break, what does this mean for businesses as they're going into the summer months?
Yeah, I mean, summer can be a really busy time for a lot of businesses. You look around, patios get more packed, landscapers are landscaping. It can generally be a time where businesses, a lot of seasonal businesses, earn a lot of their revenue. But that might not always look like what we think it looks like in terms of how that's operating on the back end. Many businesses that are busy on paper are actually having a tough time with things like cash flow and profitability. And so there's a difference between being busy and being profitable and actually having cash available in your account when you need it. And you see it all the time. A busy business closes down. Everybody says, what happened there? That place looked like it was packed. And so something else is going on behind the scenes, and we want to explore that concept a little bit and how businesses can avoid that trap.
Well, how can they do that? How can they avoid it?
Yeah, so we have a couple concepts. One is the cash conversion cycle, or even just cash flow timing gaps. And it's generally talking about, the time it takes for a business to turn activity into real cash, and where that cash is available when they need it most. And this is really important. Many businesses that go under are actually profitable when they do so. Profit's real. It's just a timing issue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So businesses like contractors, suppliers, a lot of B2B, they put services out in the world and they don't actually get money back sometimes for 3 months. In the meantime, they got to pay their people.
Yeah, they have other expenses too. So it's almost like a balancing act when it is these seasonal work and this gap that they're seeing, especially in the summer months.
Big time. Yeah. And so how they manage that gap, how they can collect on their receivables is really what cash conversion cycle is about. And there's things businesses can do to improve that. And then you get your businesses like retail, restaurants. They receive money up front, but often they've already put expenses out in the world, rent and staffing and inventory. So that's a bit of a different issue. But nonetheless, that gap, even for successful businesses, busy businesses in the summer, it's something they have to manage well.
Because when you think of the summer, you think of, a lot of students are going to be getting jobs there, and maybe businesses are booming. Like you mentioned, like patio season is just at its peak right now, but it's just something that businesses have to keep in mind when it comes to the cash flow coming in. What are some of those? You mentioned the cash conversion, but are there other key strategies that they should keep in mind? Yeah,
I mean, with cash conversion, it's knowing what you have to collect on, having really good collections practices, not letting those things slip, and maybe incentivizing early payment from your customers if you can. For businesses that receive money up front, like restaurants, patios, things like that, it's just understanding the cycle and knowing what your upfront costs are, and when you think money's going to come in, you can't manage what you don't measure. One important piece is actually keeping money in your account. So many businesses work with service providers like insurance, lenders, banks, credit card processors, softwares, and a lot of them haven't gone back to assess, am I getting the best deal on those things, right? So taking the time, especially, summer's tough, it's busy, but maybe every 3 months is going back and saying, am I getting the best deal on my bank? Am I getting the best deal on my insurance? Am I getting the best deal on my merchant service? That can be $200-300 you save a month and thousands over the year, and that can be the difference meeting those cash flow cycles.
Just something to, I guess, it takes the time to just maybe really look over some of those expenses there. Now, given that this is our final Finance Friday, is there anything else you'd like to end off on for our final segment?
I just want people to understand that, busy is good, obviously. We love to see it, and we love to support our local businesses when they're busy, but just understand that sometimes there's more going on behind the scenes. So a business on paper that's successful might be having challenges. So support local where you can. Understand that businesses have the toughest job in the world. They really do. And anything we can do to incentivize local activity and shopping local is really important. Yeah,
supporting local. And it's one of the best things we can do because, Hamilton and so many of our areas have some great spots. Now, keep emailing your questions to financefriday@firstontario.com. If your question or topic is selected to be covered on air in the fall, you'll receive a gift card from First Ontario.